before they even call my husband, I was feeling like I need to record this. God forbid, if in case this is, at least my family should see the last of me. But I could not talk. I could not say a word. I have so much to say, but I could not. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Thank you all for your love and your support. Thank you so much, your lovely comments. I really appreciate you all. How are you all doing? I hope you are all safe with you and your loved one. So as you guys seen by the title already, I would like to share my experience with you about the second vaccine I took. My experience with sorry guys, I'm okay. It's just like this morning I have a bit of blocked nose. Okay, so some of you been wondering why I've not been vlogging, and I thank you, those of you that be contacting me. I know I've not been picking your calls, you've been sending me message, I've not been replying, but there's a reason, and I promise I'll reply to your messages and your calls. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Sometimes when you see that it's not just your family that care for you, you have people out of your family that care for you. It's just so emotional for me right now. Like those of you that have been calling me, try to find out how I'm doing and things like that. How come I've not been uploading? You guys are not my family. Blood. We are not related by blood. Some of you have not even seen before. You just discovered me on this platform and you've taken me as your daughter, your sister, your auntie, your family. Thank you so much. What more could I ask for? Okay, so in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my experience with the second vaccine. I never imagined in a million years that I'll be sitting down and be sharing this with you guys about my second vaccine, taking it. I did not have that in mind because I have so much other content to share, not sitting here and be sharing this, but I feel like it's more important, and it's very, very important for me to come and share, because when I took my first vaccine, I came here to share with you guys about my first vaccine, how I took it, even though there are a lot of comment I get that Janet, which planet are you from? You get other comments and you still have a smile on your face. You still come here to come and do this video. Yes, guys, yes, everybody cannot love us, and I know some of you that you engage the vaccine, blah 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 blah. I know some of you have taken it as well. I lie? No. Someone that I know, she's like, when I told her I've taken my vaccine, she was like, Janet, I can't believe you went ahead to take this vaccine. Do you know you have taken the 6-6? Hey. 3 days ago, she told me she's also taken it. She said she wanted to hide it for me, but she's like, if I hide it for you, I know sooner or later you'll find out. And I did not judge her, because she judged me the first time. When she heard I took the vaccine, I know she judged me a lot. But when she told me, she thought I was going to judge her, but I didn't. I'm like, oh, that's very good. I'm so happy for you. Now, how do you feel? I hope you don't have any symptoms. I was just like, don't pay evil with evil. Okay? That is how I was brought up, or I would say I also brought myself up like that. Don't pay evil with evil. Anyway, so let me go on. Let me go straight to the point, guys. So recently, most of you know that I just came back from West Africa, my country, and sorry guys, I came back on the 8th of March, and I have to isolate for 10 days, right? So I isolate for 10 days, and I was meant to go back to work on the 18th of March. Okay, and those of you that you don't know, you're wondering what kind of job I do. I'm a carer. Okay, so I have to isolate myself for 10 days, and when I came back, I told my manager, oh, I'm back. So she was like, okay. I said I need to isolate myself for 10 days. So she calculated the days and she said, okay, you'll be back to work on the 18th of March. I said, okay. So I'm here isolating. My husband was the one doing school run, everything. Me, I'm just home, you know, cooking, enjoying myself. I even put on weight, but I'm losing back again. So the day on the 17th, because I was meant to go back to work on the 18th. So on the 17th, I got a call from my work saying that I should come back. Sorry guys, I don't know what is wrong with me. I should come and take my second vaccine. They are giving it tomorrow because they came to our work. You know, I don't have to go and queue or go and look for the location where I'm gonna take it. It's my work. They came to give us the first one and then the second one. So I was called to come the following day on the 18th, and that's the day I'll be going back to work after being away for the past 4 weeks, because I went to Africa for 3 weeks and my isolation for 1 week plus. So I was away for 4 weeks plus anyway, and I'm like, oh, I didn't complain, I didn't say I just came back, I can't do. I'm like, okay, no wala. So when I dropped the phone, I kind of got a bit scared. I even vlog about it on my family channel about I'm scared. You know, I cannot believe that after being away for the past 4 weeks, I'll be going back to work tomorrow. And that is the day they want me to come and take the vaccine. I mean, I don't understand. Anyway, on the 18th came, I was very happy. I was very even happy to be out there because I've been indoor for 10 days. So it's like, it's not like I need anything I want to do out there. It's not like I have a friend I goes to. It's not like shop is even open for me to go and do shopping. Do you understand? But I just feel like, you know, I need to go out there. Like I've been indoor. So I thank God for freedom. Number one, I thank my God for giving me the freedom, because there are a lot of people that they don't have freedom to go out, or they are locked in somewhere else, or some people, they don't have good health to go out. So I thank God. That's one thing we should be thanking God for. Freedom. You have freedom. Okay. And once you have freedom, everything is possible for you. Right. So on the 18th, I even make a video how I went to take the vaccine, because some of you, in my first video about me taking the vaccine, some of you don't believe. Some of you are like, oh, Janet, how even sure you took the vaccine? You didn't even come here to convince us. Maybe you are paid. Maybe I was paid. I wish I was paid, trust me, but I wasn't paid. I'm just here sharing my experience with you guys. Those of you that you care, you want to know, you know, something like that. And those of you that you are wondering, hey, this vaccine, what I'm saying online, how does it react? I was here to tell you guys, okay, me too, I've taken it, and I'm still here. That is why I came here, for my viewers. But some of you that are just crossing by will come, and I don't want to go into that. Okay, so down on the 18th, I even vlog about it, how I was taking the vaccine and all kind of those stuff. So I came back after taking the vaccine. I came back, I went to do school runs. I was very active. Anyway, let me go back. When I wanted to take the vaccine, they asked me some questions, some health, like, do I have this, have I, I said no. Everything was no for me. And I'm like, I'm working tonight and I'm taking the vaccine, can I still come to work? They were like, oh yeah. They don't ask me that. When I took the first one, like, how did he react on me? And I told them that, oh, I only have body ache, and you know, I took paracetamol and I was fine. They were like, okay, the same thing might happen, or it might not even happen at all. They makes me believe that when I went to take the first vaccine, they make me believe that once you have symptoms with the first vaccine you take, the second one, you will not feel anything at all. So I was thinking, oh, don't believe everything, guys. Don't believe everything these people tell you, because, you know, I'm not saying like they are lying or something. Body is different past body. When they say something, just feel like, okay, just in case. They say it's not going to happen to me, but just in case, I'm also going to put 50-50. But if it happened, you know, that is my situation, because it's not everybody that took the vaccine the same day. All of them, they are okay. Nothing is wrong with them, but my own case was different. Okay. So I said, okay, with this, will I feel anything? They're like, oh, since the first one, I have body ache and I took paracetamol. This one too, in case I feel any funny, I should take paracetamol, I'll be fine. So I went ahead, I took the vaccine. I came home that day. I went shopping, I cooked, I went to pick my son. I was so happy to be back to work, to be back to my normal life. After I locked myself in for 10 days, I was just so happy. and I cook, we have dinner with my family. Everything was so great. So around 8 o'clock in the evening, I was going to work, and I took Nurofen. It's not like I was feeling anything, but I'm like, just in case, because I'm going to work and I'm a bit scared that, because I do night shifts. I've been away for 4 weeks and I've taken this vaccine and I'm going to work. Me that I'm used to sleeping on my bed, snoring in the night, like, I'll be awake all day for 11 hours. So I took Nurofen and off I go. So I went to work and I get on with the job. I was okay. There's nothing wrong with me. I was very active. Sorry guys, I'm looking here. I'm supposed to be looking here. Forgive me. It's a long time I've sit down and do this kind of video. So I'm just looking at myself instead of looking at the camera. Okay, so on that 18, I went to work. I get on with the job, and my colleagues were happy to see me. They were asking, oh, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. Your mommy, your daddy, everybody. So around 4 in the morning, I was having backache. Like, backache. The last time I had that kind of backache was when I was pregnant to my son. When I was in 9 months pregnant. We're just waiting for the day they say the baby's gonna pop out. I was just waiting for that day. But 9 months pregnant, I was having backache. Okay, so I went to my senior. I told her that I'm feeling, I was feeling a bit of body ache and kind of backache. And this colleague, my senior that I was telling, she also took the vaccine the same day I took mine. And she was like, oh, she's feeling the same thing, but, for her own, she's always gets backache once in a while. So she was not sure whether it's because of the vaccine or not. So me, I told her that I've never kind of have backache unless I'm pregnant. Oh, so she was like, oh, okay. So do I want to take painkiller? And I said no, because the shift will soon finish, even though this is 4 in the morning and the shift is going to finish 8 o'clock. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 hours. So I said no. My plan was when I get home, I'll take another Nurofen and freshen up and go to bed. So it was like, okay, no problem. But if I feel anything like, unbearable, I should just let her know straight away. So we get on with the job, and, I was really holding myself, do my job, what I went there, what I'm paid to do. So around 7:40, exactly for 7:40 in the morning, because we normally take tests 3 times a week. So Friday morning we take another test again. So we finish the shifts. Even the day staff have start coming in, the day senior is there. So we are gonna take the test. Normally we do it ourselves. So I took the the stick, I did my test and everything. So, and this is now around 7:50. No, not 7:50, 7:45. So the day staff are still coming in. We nice staff, we finish everything. We are just waiting. Whoever want to do the test that is there have to do it, and then we can give the we cannot give handover. So I was standing, and because there's nothing to do, we're just waiting for handover, then we can go. I was just standing staring at the TV, and all of a sudden I started feeling dizzy. So I managed to find a chair next to me, and I sat down, and everything just went boom, dark, and that was it for like 2 to 3 minutes. Then I could see, and everybody just gathered, like my colleagues, the senior, the desk, everybody just surrounded me. Oh, can we call the ambulance? Can we call the ambulance? And I could not respond. Like, I could hear what everybody's saying. I could see everybody, but I could not talk. I was so scared, and I started crying. That's God. Is this how it's all going to end? Because sorry guys, it took me 2 weeks to do this video because I wasn't ready. But now I'm ready, guys. Don't worry. Just like when I'm talking about it, I am crying for joy, okay? Because it's not funny. I remember when the vaccine first came out, what we are seeing on social media, people taking the, that's what is getting into most people's head, that they were like, oh, I'm not going to take it. I can't take the risk. But I never imagined that the first vaccine, what happened to me will happen to me. I was hoping it would happen to me in the first one, but it did not. I was just there. I was like, can we call ambulance? Can we do this? I was crying. I'm like, God, why? This is not what, we discuss. So this is not the idea we have, what you create me to come and do in this world. I've not even started. Why? I just, in my mind. And they were asking, can we call ambulance? Do you want water? And they took my blood pressure. They said it's okay. My temperature went a bit high, 37 point something. And they're like, can they call ambulance? And I managed to nod my head, like, because I feel like it's not emergency. If it's emergency, God forbid, I know they will not ask me before they call the ambulance, but I didn't want to go to the hospital. I didn't want the ambulance to come. I don't want anybody to come and start poking something in my body. I just said no. It's not like I could open my tongue and talk now that I'm talking. But I know how I managed to say I don't want to. Just my head. And I begin to gain conscience a bit. And I'm like, this is how I sound. I need to go home. And for me to say that word out, it was a struggle for me. My senior was like, there's no way I can let you out. There's no way I can let you go home like this by yourself, because I drive and my house is not even that close to my work. It's about 20-minute drive, 25. If you are lucky, let's say there's no traffic at all and you are speeding like there's no tomorrow, maybe like 18 minutes. But normally, normal driving, even though there's no traffic, it will be at least 20 minutes or 25. And I was there. My colleague asked, can I give you water? I said, So she said, let me give you water. You feel better. Let me give you water. So she went to give me water and I drank. And I felt so much better. So much better. So if you are in a situation and they offer water, just take it. It helps. And if you're in a situation that you see somebody in that condition, just offer them water. They might not want it because they might not even be able to talk to say they want it, yes or no. But for you giving that water, it helps. Because when they give me that water, it helps. And I was ever so grateful to that, my colleagues, because that water that I drank really helped me. At least I was able to gain a bit of strength. So I was there. I was staring. I was just restless. I was just there. I could hear what everybody's saying. I could hear what everybody's saying. I could see everything that is going on, but I could not talk. I don't know how to talk. I cannot lift my tongue. My tongue was so heavy, so I was just there. I could not lift my arm. I could not feel my legs. I was just there. And all of a sudden, I had pain. And honestly speaking with you guys, I'm still feeling the pain. This is 18th of March. And we are now, today is 24th of March. So this is like a 1 month plus now. I'm still feeling the pain. I remember in my first video, some of you were like, oh, let's see if she can even lift her arm. And I was able to lift my hand, the first vaccine. But this one, I could lift it, but, I can feel the pain. I can feel the pain. So I was just there. And sorry guys, give me a moment. So I was just there. I want to go home. I can't even drive home. And my senior was like, we need to call. Who can we call? I managed to now talk, okay, you can call my husband. And before she said all that, I sorry guys, sorry, I don't want them to call my husband because my husband is another panic man. Little thing, my husband worried a lot, my husband panicked a lot, and this have never happened to me before. They will call me, they'll call my husband to come and pick me from work, like seriously. But I said no, they should not call my husband. But how can I get home? I don't have choice. So they call my husband for my husband to come and pick me. And my husband was on the way to our son's school. And he said, okay, when he dropped our son, he'll come and pick me. So I was there. And as I was saying before, I said, I'm coming. Here, I was feeling so much intense pain. And not just here now. The pain kind of now transferred here. So I was having all my 2 arms were in pains. And the back of my neck, it was so heavy. That is what I feel. It was so heavy. It was so heavy, like my body cannot control my head or my neck. So they have to hold me back. If they let go, or if I say let me bend, like the way I'm bending now, I'll just roll to the floor, or I'll just fall to the floor, because my neck was so heavy that my body could not control. Do you guys understand? It was so heavy and I was so much in pain. I was so weak. I could not talk. And sorry guys. And they call my husband. As I said, my husband is on his way. And I wanted to talk. I wanted to say they should take my phone, because my phone was in my pocket. Before they even call my husband, I was feeling like I need to record this. God forbid, in case this is, you know, at least my family should see the last of me. But I could not talk. I could not say a word. I have so much to say, but I could not. So my husband came, and that was around, I think it was now 10 minutes to, sorry guys, it was now 10 minutes to 9. My husband came, and my colleague, 2 of my colleagues, they have to hold me. It's like as if I'm walking, but I'm not the one using my strength to walk. It's as if I'm using their strength to walk. I got outside. My husband managed to carry me, put me inside the car. We came home. Immediately, I took painkiller. And I just have to take my shower. I was getting a bit better. I could now communicate, but not fast the way I'm talking. I could now talk, but when I'm talking, my stomach was so painful. I was struggling to talk. If I want to say I'm okay, if you guys hear me, I will say okay. With that little I say, it's as if I've used all the strength in me to say that word. So I took my shower. I went to bed. I sleep. My husband have so much appointments, so many things to do, because he was happy as well that, oh, you know, yesterday was my last day of isolation. Now I'm back to work. My wife is back in action, doing school run, so he can spend more time at work, because he normally finish work at 2, go and pick our son. By the time he get home at 4, he can't go back to work. It doesn't make sense because of traffic and all kind of stuff. So he was happy that we'll be able to stay longer at work, not even knowing that. Ah, my goodness, it's not funny. Oh. I'm just laughing now because I'm thanking God. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to God now, even more than before. So I was home. I didn't go back to work for 3 weeks. Was trying to recover. Now, after 1 week later, or 1.5 weeks later, I begin to gain my strength. And I did not go to the hospital. I did not even contact my GP. I remember my auntie called me and I told my auntie what happened. And my auntie was like, and my auntie prayed with me, you know, and she was like, did you go to the hospital? I said no. She said, oh, you need to contact your GP. You need to let your GP know what is happening to you. And this is about 2 weeks later. It's happened to me. I didn't even call for, if I call my GP, at least I would have get, sick paid. Is this, no, not sick paid, a sick form, so that they'll be able to pay me. But everything happened at my work. But you know how the system works. They still need paperwork to prove. I didn't even think of that. I was just thinking of my health, you know. So my auntie said, oh, it's better for me to contact my GP. I contact my GP and they give me the sick form or something like that. So I took it. So this is like 2 weeks later. I was now feeling much better, but I wasn't strong, like 100% strong, but at least I'm okay. I can still talk, but not for long and things like that. My like daily activity that I'll be doing, I'll jump up and down. I could not do so many things, and I was just taking things easy. And all of a sudden, stomach ache started. A big stomach ache. And when I mean stomach ache and then back ache at the same time, as if, you know, when you're pregnant and you are in pain, like back pain. That is kind of pain I was getting at my back. And let me show you guys where the pain was. So guys, this is my, can you see, this is my stomach. The pain was, so this is my breast, my ladies. And the pain was here, right under my breast here. This is my stomach, right? Yeah, the pain was right here. It was so painful. I could not talk. This is 2 weeks later, after I was getting my strength back. I was so much in stomach ache pain. And my husband was going to work then. I was still going to get my strength. I still drive to pick my son from school, but I couldn't walk fast. If I walk fast, or even I don't walk fast, before I walk to the car, I feel so tired and weak. So I need a lot of time to rest. But in this country, there are some things that you just have to do by yourself. My husband have really tried. He lost so many appointments because of my, like things like that. So I'm like, okay, is it not just to drive to pick our son? So I was, managing and all that kind of stuff. So the stomach pain, I remember my husband was at work when the stomach pain started. So I told him to help me get some stomach medicine, and my husband went to go and get period pain. I'm like, I'm not in my period. This is not even period pain. So we have to go, he have to go back to buy me some stomach pain, this pink medicine. Hold on guys, let me bring it and show to you guys. This one. Sorry, because of my ring light is on, and I don't know whether you guys can see. Yeah, this one. Let me turn off the ring light. Can you guys see this one? I'm the one that drink it up to here. So this helped a lot. If you're in stomach pain, they didn't pay me to share it. Everything is not about money. I know some of you are like, oh, Jenna, do they pay you to show this? Do they pay you to do that? We shouldn't be showing it because they didn't pay you. Everything in life, for me, is not about money. If I'm using anything and It works for me, because there are so many people out there don't know the right medicine to use. Please, it's not for period. If you're in your period, they will not even sell it to you. If you're in period pain, don't take it. It's not for period. The other medication for period, but you are just in ordinary stomach ache, yes, go for it. So I took it for at least 4 days straight, because when I feel that the stomach ache is coming, it always give me sign. I'll quickly go and take it, and then you feel better. Then the 4th day, I went to use it, because after the stomach ache start, I've not really used the toilet, but I didn't really eat, and my body, if I don't really eat, I don't, so I went to take. So anyway, I went to use the toilet, and my poo was so black. It was so dark. The last time I put like that kind of black poo was when when I was pregnant, when I was recommended iron tablet, because my iron was low. But I thank God, I'm okay today. Nothing's wrong with me, even though like I've gone back to work. Was it not last week? Yeah, I started work was it not last week or 2 weeks ago? Okay, 2 weeks ago I went back to work since the 18th of March. It was 2 weeks ago I went back to work, but I still haven't kind of get my 100% strength. Out of from 1 to 100, I will say the strength I have now in me is 90, around 90. So the 10%, the 10, is it 10%? Yeah, because it's 90%. So the 10%, I'm still fighting to get it back, so that I can have my 100% energy, 100% strength back. So this is what happened to me. So guys, the reason why I share this experience it's not like I share it for some of you to come here and judge me and make fun of me and say, hey, we don't tell you, should be that one not your fault, we tell you don't take this vaccine. Because the population of this country is 68 million plus, isn't it? Or 60 something plus, sha. And as I'm talking to you guys, 32 million have taken this vaccine. The first one. The second one, the last time I checked, was 7 million. I'm one of the 7 million people that have taken it. So out of 32 plus million, are you one of them that have taken your first one? Or you are still saying, I'm not going to take it? Because everybody that is saying they are not going to take it, they are not going to take it, they've ended up taking it. And I know that my first video when I came here to talk about me taking this vaccine, some of you that you're attacking me, I know some of you have also taken it. So please, before you send comments, think. And I'll beg you guys, and I also thank you guys for watching. And I also beg you guys that please, if you still have strong negativity about this vaccine, you don't have to use that to send nasty comments here. Please, you can leave me thumbs down, but don't. I've been through so much for the past few weeks. Please do not. And I don't want to block my comment section, because a lot of people are telling me, Jenny, why don't you be blocking your comment section? I mean, I don't understand. I don't have to. Because one thing you guys will understand, like, when we close our eyes for bad people or bad person to pass, because your eyes is closed, you will not know when good people pass or good person. So I leave it there. Everybody leave your opinion, but please do not send any nasty comments. And that is my story about the vaccine I took. Okay. And I also want to say this, it might help anybody. If you have taken your first vaccine, you are waiting to take the second, these are one of the things I want you guys to do from my own experience. Okay, please, if you know you'll be taking the second vaccine today, if it could be even the first one, and if you have shift the following day, please do not go. Cancel your shift. Let's say you took your vaccine today and tomorrow you have shift, your name is on the rota, please cancel. You say, I cannot come to work the next day. Make sure you are well and strong. You are okay. Take paracetamol, because you can't stay away from work. We have bills to pay. I don't know the country. But please, this is not funny. This is serious. Cancel your shift at least for the following day you have shift, to make sure that you are well, okay? And those of you that and for you to take, I'm talking for you taking the first one and the second one, okay? You have to make sure you have food in your house. Make sure that you have paracetamol, painkiller. Make sure that you have all those stuff in your house, okay? Make sure that you are well enough to go to work before you started work. Because imagine what happened to me. Let's say my husband is out of town and I took the vaccine and I went to work. How am I going to come home? How? We have lockdown. Nobody is going to anybody places. Nobody is going to pick anybody. Who is going to come and pick me at work? I have to start contacting friends and family members that we've not even spoke for a long time. They'll just call that, okay, I know I have next of kin, but how about that person too is not in town, or where that person is very far away? What's going to happen to me at work? Will I just be there till I get conscience, or they'll call me a cab? I don't know what's going to happen. How about my kids? I know my girls are old enough to go to school themselves, but how about my son? Who is going to, let's say, okay, I'll come home to drop my son at school, or somebody help me drop my son in the morning. I'm going to pick my son in the afternoon. How am I going to go to school and pick my son? Because I could not, this is not about, oh, I'm too weak, I can't go. This is about, I cannot open my mouth and talk. I cannot communicate. To even, there's so much behind it. So guys, make sure that, or you know that your husband will be available. God forbid, if anything happens, your husband will be there to help, or your wife will be there to help you. But make sure you have all this thing I said. Make sure you have your food in the house. Make sure you have paracetamol, any painkiller, before you take this vaccine. Because this is my story. This is what happened to me. But now, other things I worry about, I don't worry about it anymore, because there's so much thing that we human worry about, that we forget about the important thing we should be thanking God for: our health. You have a good health, and you're worrying about the latest car in town that all your mates have buy and you haven't got it. Oh, this handbag, I'm living in 3-bedroom house. I want to move to 5-bedroom. There are some people that they are living in 5-bedroom that they cannot even talk. They don't have strength. They don't have good health. They don't have freedom. And you have freedom. There's hope. And you are worried about unnecessary things where you are meant to be thanking God for the one is for you waking up, for me to open my mouth and be talking. You guys, you don't know, I appreciate it now. Before, I just feel like, okay, I have mouth to talk. Now I appreciate God more for giving me this voice, for giving me, for me to be lifting my tongue up to talk. Because I was in that situation. Like, now, please, if anybody in a situation that you are there to help, please do not hesitate to help. Because there are a lot of people out there that they are paralyzed. This is not how they were born. Things just happen, and they couldn't do things by themselves anymore, and they need assistance. Please, if you are there, if you know anybody that you know how this person is, before she could do everything herself, and all of a sudden, suddenly she cannot do anything herself. If you are there and God put you in that position to help that person, do it with love. Because for you doing it for that person, even her or him is not happy that you are doing it for her or him, but he has no choice. Hey, look at me. Even with the cup they were using to give me, I could not hold it. They have to hold it for me. I could not do anything. I could not. When they put my hand up, it's always down like this. So I thank God. So there are a lot of things we should be thanking God for. I'm really grateful now. I'm just thanking God for my health every day, for the freedom I have. Because sometimes we don't know what we have. And I know God purposely allowed this to happen to me. So maybe I'm not thanking him enough. Maybe I'm too worried thinking about other things that is not even necessarily all this thing you're worried about has already been done already. What you are meant to focus on is your health. So I thank God. So this is my story of me taking the second vaccine. But I'm okay now. That's why I've not been vlogging. Even the time that I was posting video to my trip to my hometown, some of you might not understand what I'm going through, because I'll be so much in pain, and because some of the editing I've done it, I'll be so much in pain. I'll be like, let me publish my video. I'll just tell my daughter to help me monetize it on the laptop, and I'll just press publish. You guys don't know what I was going through then. But I'm okay now. I know something that you enjoy my Benin Republic video. There'll be more coming because I have so much, so much. Okay, guys, so that's the reason I've not been uploading. I was fighting to get my good health back, fighting to recover, which I have now. I thank God. So those of you that want to take the vaccine, you know, you have to take it sooner or later anyway, because they've been saying a lot of things now. Some workplace, they are saying, oh, if you don't take the vaccine, you can't come to work again. One of our family friend is a doctor. He said he doesn't want to take it. Now they are saying, if you don't take it, we can't allow you to come to work anymore. But how can you be, you know, caring for people, tell it, you know, and you yourself, you haven't taken it? So there are a lot of things going on now that you cannot. There are some pub that if you've taken the vaccine, you can't even go to pub. There are a lot of things that they say if you have not taken it, you cannot do. So indirectly, they are forcing people to take it. It's not like they are forcing you that you must take it, but they are gonna put some condition that you won't have choice but to take it. That means they force you. So anyway, that is my story. Thank you guys for watching, and if you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe. If you like what you see, I have so many videos coming up, and I have a lot of recipes as well. You can go down there and see my recipes. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. Love you all. Bye.